Hey guys, it's SodaPop195. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Firered version. In the last episode, we started exploring the SSN, and today we're going to meet up with a familiar face. Gary? Bonjour, Brandon. Imagine seeing you here, Brandon. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I'm going to stop talking like this, because just because it's a bonjour doesn't mean I have to have the whole kind of things in French like this. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Alright. So yeah, we have another rival battle against Gary. Alright, his lead is, ooh, Pidgeotto. I think I chose a great Pokemon to start off with this. Yep, Sparkler's in the lead. Sweet. Alright, let's start off with a Thunder Shock. Because we're good against this thing, because we're electric. Alright, one more will do it. Sand Attack, that could get a bit annoying, but it should be fine. Yeah, oh, here comes Quick Attack, so it... Ooh, that could really be annoying later on in the fight, having already that much damage on me. Maybe I won't need to rely on Sparkler, though. I'm gonna hope not, because I just took a lot of damage. That's one very good thing about Pidgeotto. It can easily just, you know, do that to your Pokemon with Quick Attack. If you have like a Pokemon with low defenses, like say Pikachu, and it gets a quick attack, it can do a lot of damage. By the way, during the last video, we got the TM for Brick Break and Rest, but I want to explain Brick Break first. Brick Break is a fighting type move, so I thought I'd give it to Pendulums, who he could deal, or Sheep, I'm so sorry Pendulum, I'm so sorry, deal with steel types. Yes, we can finally deal with Magnemites. Yeah, that's pretty good. We also got the TM for Rest, I believe, which will... You'll regain all your health, but you'll be asleep for 2 turns. Now, there is a way to get around that. You can either use Sleep Talk, which will select one of your moves at random, or you can have another move called Snore, which I believe is exclusive to only a few Pokemon. So, which will just do a little bit of damage while you're asleep, and it only works while you're sleeping. So, that's a good strategy to use if you ever want to use the Rest, and you don't want to be totally vulnerable for 2 turns. And, oh man. Yeah, that Kinesis could be a bit annoying when they're trying to attack. Oh man. Well, he just disabled my, what am I trying to say here? Disabled my flippin' Mega Punch when I had to resort to the next best thing, being Water Pulse. Hopefully it does some nice damage still. It should. Oh, nice Confusion. Alright, I'm going to definitely swap out Melody here because I want to save Melody's Water Pulse for, the other thing. The other thing. That's disabled, right? Yeah. The Charmeleon! Yeah. But I just don't know what to go into, so maybe I'll just try a rollout combo. I know that took a while to think out, I'm sorry, but... Hopefully that doesn't do too much. Oh, okay. I mean, it didn't do an overload, but it did enough to sort of have me a bit on the edge of my seat. But it should be fine. As long as I can hit this next rollout, we'll be good. Good as Platinum. And of course I missed. Dang it. Well, what do I do here? Pendulum should be able to survive a Confusion because, yeah, Resistance. I'm trying to think if I have any funny stories to tell or anything. Well, I guess I do have this one story. So, the other day at school, we were in computers, and what happened was, I was like, okay, I'm getting a bit bored, I'm already done with all my work, so I was like, alright, I was talking to the guy that sits across from me, I was like, hey, hand me that guy's keyboard, and I swapped our 2 keyboards around, and, here comes that Charmeleon, that's the evolved form of Charmander, by the way. And so I did the swap, and then when the guy came back, I just started typing on the his computer screen because I had his keyboard. I started typing stuff like, "Hi, I'm not here to harm you. Do not worry. I'm here to help you get through this." And at first he was like, "Oh my gosh!" But then he was like, "Brandon, stop that. I see you typing." I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I got a couple stories I would like to tell, but I don't want to tell like 1,000 of them in like one video, or else I'll run out of stuff to talk about in future videos. So, yeah, I actually have like 2 or 3 more to tell, but those will be in future videos. Maybe not even this. Well, hopefully in this Let's Play, or else I'm gonna forget them. So yeah, be expecting some of those, because I like to tell. Sometimes I like to tell the minor stories of things that, not minor, but stories of things that happened in my life. You know, home, school, funny moments. Just because it keeps the commentary rolling, I feel like actually. You guys get to know me a bit more too, because yeah. And uh-oh, Melody's burned. I don't think I'm going to take burn damage since I knocked it out this turn, but if I do, then Melody's... Yeah, Melody's a goner. No, sweet, it didn't. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yes, I am, haha. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he just got... And seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Let's cross that out and use useless, because... Well, we'll see. Let's head up here. Hello, old man. Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Rub, rub, rub. Yeah, we're giving him a rub. Yeah. Whoa, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Teach cut to the Pokemon at any time. Now we got something interesting. We got an HMO. An HMO is a TM, but you cannot delete it on your Pokemon once you learn it. So choose wisely. But since I don't want to have any of my Pokemon suffer with this bad move, that's when Meowth comes into play. That is what catching these kind of Pokemon are for, just using them for HMs. And did not want to do that. I mean, it could be a nice move if you have literally nothing better, but, you know, I personally really don't find the move useful. It's a 50 power, well, of course it's physical because it's a normal type move. I'm gonna go to the Slate and heal up really quickly, because why not? It could be useful maybe, I don't know, because you can't get rid of it until very later on in the game, like when we could talk to some guy and get it retaught, or untaught. But anyway, the SSN leaves without us. How ironic that the second that we get off the ship, it leaves without us. Yeah. Bye, SSN. We're never coming back. Because actually, when you leave this area, you can't come back. There is actually a glitch in the original Pokemon Red and Blue. It might work in this game, too. If you are to lose a trainer battle after, you know, you do the whole stuff with the SSN, you can actually go back there later on. If you lose a trainer battle, because you just because you don't see the SSN leaving animation. But anyway, coming into here, this is Diglett's Cave. We have a bit more time in this video left over, so I think I will gladly use it up. So this area, well, put Venus up front. We have 2 new Pokemon that we can get here. Also, before coming into this area, be sure that when you press save and you look at Pokedex, be sure it says that you have at least 10 or more Pokemon. Or else coming up here is almost completely useless. Not completely useless if you don't have 10 Pokemon, but this is the main reason why you're going to want to come up here. Anyway, but the main juice of this area, there are 2 new Pokemon we can find here. Diglett and its evolved form Dugtrio. Dugtrio is very rare, so if you're going to find something, you're going to want to go for the Diglett. Which is it right here. It's a ground type. It has very low defenses, but it has a lot of attack, a lot of speed. Pretty nice Pokemon if you want to use one. And even if you don't want to use one on your team and you just want to totally annihilate the next boss, then go ahead and use it. And just to annihilate the next gym leader. But anyway, it also has an ability called Arena Trap, which means that any Pokemon that's a non-flying type, you cannot run or swap out or anything like that. So that's why I want Venus up front, so I can just annihilate these things. It'd be pretty bad if I had like Sparkler up front or something, you know? Anyway, sorry if I sound a little sick, guys, because I am. Anyway, coming in here, this is one of 2 things that you can do past this area. Talk to this boy with the Game Boy. Yeah, this boy with the Game Boy. I'm looking for the Pokemon Abra. I want to trade for my Mr. Mime. Now, if you have an Abra, you can trade him for his Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is a pure Psychic-type Pokemon that does not evolve. It's actually really good. It's one of my more favorite Psychic types. It has a lot of special attacks, some decent defenses, Not the best speed, but it's not awful speed. And I'd recommend it. But Abra's a pain to catch, so it's a bit tough. Anyway, but what you want to do with 10 Pokemon in your Pokedex, talk to this guy. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data of 10 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak trusts me with HMO 5! So, Brad, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? I actually did catch a few Pokemon off screen a couple episodes ago. Well, between a couple episodes ago, so that's how I have 10. Great, you have caught or owned 10 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. And we have HMO 5, which contains Flash. Flash is another very useless move. In battle, it just lowers the opponent's accuracy. But if you want to have an easy time with a future area, I'd highly recommend teaching it to one of your Pokemon. Luckily for me, Meowth can learn this move. So I'll just get rid of Scratch, I guess, because another good use for catching a Pokemon just for this type of cause. Alright, so... But another plus of coming down here, not only that. So yeah, before you can get Flash, you have to go do the SSN stuff to get cut. And you might recognize this route. We are actually back on the first route in the game. So if you ever want to go back to Pallet Town or any of that, you can do that. So that's pretty nice. Like if you want to, I don't know why you would want to, but in case if you forgot something, want to go catch a Pokemon or something, you know, maybe you were considering Pokemon and just decided right now or something, I don't know. Maybe you did the glitch in the original Red and Blue games where you can just skip fighting Brock on your first visit. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking about a lot of glitches in this episode about the original games, jeez. Glitches are fun and game-breaking sometimes. Most of the time, they're actually pretty interesting, though. Like, you can see some really interesting things with them. Like, for example, that unused enemy sprite in Super Mario Sunshine that you can find. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I always thought, when I figured that out. A lot of other cool things you could do. Like, even another glitch in this game with, well, I could go over this later. Because, at this point in the, like, let's say I was doing a Let's Play on Pokemon Red and Blue instead of Fire Red and Leaf Green. There would be a very interesting Pokemon we could catch with the glitch, which I'm probably going to explain later, because if I were playing Red and Blue right now, I would not have the ability to catch it. But they patched up that glitch when Pokemon Yellow came out, along with Fire and Leaf Green a couple years later, so... Yeah, so I don't really want to spoil it, because if I were to talk about a glitch, I want to say how to do it. You know what I mean. And yes, that one doesn't have a ring trap, that's why I always like to check. And we're gone. Alright, but, I don't know. I almost feel like it's a bit of a ripoff to leave you guys with like a 11-minute video. But I think it's fine, because in the next episode, we're gonna take on the gym leader. Aw, yeah, the third gym leader of the game. And yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Yeah, in the next part, we are going to, well, yeah, we're going to take on the next gym leader. Peace out, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed.